Previously on Frito Chuck. And now, welcome back to Frito Play. There's gonna be a lot of chunks rolled in this video. I hadn't yet decided on how to do the transition to membership yet, but I have since. I'll get more into that at the end of the video. For now, just enjoy Frito Play chunking. Right, I was about to do the thing where I unlocked the thing, and then we got the quiz master, and now we got to do the quiz for a chance to get a stale baguette, or you know, whatever. So we'll do that. Alright, let's see what we get. Probably absolutely nothing. Steel plate body, that's actually an upgrade. Holy shit. It's crazy. That's extremely unexpected. I'll take it. Since we're here, let's open the map. Let us unlock the chunk. Let's enter our first unlocked chunk. Got a couple tasks here. Knock those out real quick. Kill a cow, kill a chickens. There's obviously gonna be people here because it's a free-to-play server. The only thing that's like not a guaranteed drop is like feathers from chicken, because apparently they're like 1 in 4, but whatever. We'll just knock them out. Alright, got everything right away. I'm gonna check, because I can do meat and chicken, yeah, and I can do whatever I want now. I got the egg as well. No, I haven't got the egg, but I just realized I need to get a pot. Or bucket. Oh, there's a bucket there. Pick up an egg. Milk a cow. No, not that. Take the bucket. Oh, I can actually churn. Maybe that's a better solution. I'll look into it. I got the milk. Now we kill all their friends. Alright, so let's knock these two out real quick. There's the bucket of milk and the fresh egg. So now he just needs the pot of flour. Which I can get later. Alright, so I need to cook successfully 260 raw chicken or beef. But of course I'm gonna burn a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm probably just gonna go out and get like 300 beef and then come back and cook them up and see how many more I need. And then we can finish the chunk real quick. Okay, so the cow slaughtering has ended for now on 316 beef and 1 chicken. I can't really wear that because I gotta wear the zombie mask. Let's get rid of everything else at least. I've also gotten a couple more lamps, still holding on to them just in case we get the North of Alcarid gem trader chunk. So my idea right now is I'm just gonna go out here, light one of these. I've been killing imps for a while, but I haven't gotten anything good. And by good, I mean the pot of flour, because that's what I really want. There's cooking level 2. That gives me access to the Lumbridge range, which has like a 5% chance of not burning. Which would maybe be helpful? I don't know. But I'm just gonna cook up these, we'll see what we get to, and then I'll just have to kill some more, or yeah, we'll see what happens after these 300 odd pieces of meat. I don't think I'm gonna update on these levels because there's gonna be so many of them, so I'll just see you when I'm done. We're at a total level of 275. That's nice. It's nice considering we've only been in 2 chunks. That's it for now. Burned a little under a third, I guess, of everything. 220 cooked. I actually ate one by accident, so, you know. That did bring us to level 23, 328 until level 24, so it's just a real quick trip to the cows and we'll be done. I'm fuming. Literally just left my first trip back to the cows. This pot of flour would probably have brought me to 25 at this point. Since we're here, I know it's technically not gonna join my chunk task list yet, but you know what, we're putting it in the bank. I'm gonna save it. I don't need it at this point. I think 2 trips to the cows is gonna be enough. I'm annoyed. That was really annoying. Oh well. At least get another defense level. Please don't burn anymore. Oh yeah. 25 cooking. You can now cook stews. Let's go make a stew. Actually, let's... I'm just gonna finish the stuff, the raw beef I have in the bank first, because, you know, why not? And there's so many bots here. It's just 2 more. And then we'll, go ahead and find ourselves stuff we need for the stew. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pick a potato. And we're gonna realize we forgot to get water. And now we have to go all the way back. So that's great. Okay, so that's water. And then we use this on this, right? Use this on this. Now I just gotta make a fire. I hope we don't burn it. I should have... I don't know why. Fuck. I don't know why I only took 1 potato. Empty it. I'm an idiot. Oh well. We'll do it again. Okay, so 5 potatoes. 4 potatoes. There we go. 5 potatoes. Put all of those 5 in there. Put all of these 5 in there. It's gonna be the first one this time. Then we go ahead and light the fire. And we use all of these on this. And... hey, it worked. It worked. It worked. Didn't work. It didn't work. Alright, well, we got 2. 3 even. And if I'm not entirely wrong, that's the chunk completed. So I'm not gonna head back because we might get this or this chunk, so we'll stay here and we'll hop on over to the chunk map. But we're back. I don't know why it says 0 out of 7 even though this one's ticked off, and I don't know why it's not green. But we're going to take it off again. So we've done both of those, delivered egg and milk. We have killed a chicken for a feather and a raw chicken. We got tons of cows and cow hides and raw beef. I swear the cow pen of free-to-play servers worlds. It's insane. There's so many people there. So many bots. And then it's the last one, the only real chunk task was cooking a stew. So we have managed to decrease the chances of getting north of Al Kharid. if we get this one, we can't actually access the mine yet. We can only access this tiny part of the land here and this tiny corner right here. We get up here. I'm sure there's a couple of drops and stuff from the dark mages or guards or whatever that we can do up here, but I don't think there's much else. I think this one's completely empty except for a few drops. We've been over these before. This one's gonna let us finish the cook's assistant quest. I think the one I want the most is this one down here, just because we could get some fishing. The problem with this is that it unlocks a mine, and the next mine we're gonna get is probably either the Alcarid mine or the Lumberjack Swamp one, which means we're gonna have to go all the way up to, it's, yeah, Adamantite. I think they have Addy ore in both of these. Yeah. So we're gonna go have to grind a lot. But that's fine. I think we should just pick our damn chunk. 2 days in a row with a chunk pick. And we get the farm. So we get to do some more cooking. We get to do sheep shearer for some crafting XP. That's nice. Suddenly this one isn't that scary, but it's still pretty scary. So we're gonna bake a cake. And the good thing is I've got so much meat that I think I'm just gonna pick a bunch of potatoes. And we'll make a bunch of stews. And since we get to finish, I don't actually know if stews, if the Lumberjack range has an effect on stews, but I think we're gonna make stews and we're gonna get probably relatively close to 40 with that. Let's go do some quests first. Alright, we're here. Let's unlock the chunk. Oh. It's beautiful. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk to Fred the farmer. Because we want the quests. So we're going to start it. And I'll be back when it's done. Oh yeah, here's why I've been dreading the north of Alcarid's chunk. I did 20 balls of wool. And we're still level 1 crafting. We got 55 XP from 20 of those. It's 2.5 XP each. So getting the north of Alcarid chunk, that would be hundreds, if not thousands of... Oh, look at this dude. Oh yeah. Trips. Back and forth. Pot of flour. And we get 300 cooking XP to help us towards 40. And our first question mark? Yeah, first quest point. Now we can use this one when we want to cook stuff instead of... Nope, don't go there. When we want to... Instead of making fires, which I still haven't checked, but... Stews, maybe the Lumberjack range has an effect? I should check that, I should look that up. Yeah, so stews are indeed affected by the Lumberjack range. Without it, need level 58 to stop burning, and with it, it's 54, so... I don't know how much of an improvement that is percentage-wise, but it is definitely better. So that's good. Let's talk to Fred and get ourselves some crafting XP and more quest points. One more quest point, 150 crafting XP brings us up to level 3. And we don't really need the coins. Doesn't help us at all. Right, so I think since I'm already here and there are cows here, I'm just gonna kill some cows for some extra meat. Because I don't actually know how much I actually need for this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and... Is there a bot? Probably. Get to making stews. So I suppose I'll see you in a while. Oh yeah, maybe we should look at that. My game time so far is 1 day and 8 hours. I think it was like 1 day and 3 hours when I started this. I've not been very efficient at all. But yeah. See you in a bit, again. I finally got a maze event, so I'll be sitting here for a long ass time. Getting as many runes and stuff as I can. It's not as important to me as maybe some others, but... Because I'm not... Well, it depends. Who knows? It doesn't hurt doing it anyway, because you don't actually know which direction you're going to end up taking, so... Let's get some runes and maybe a couple potions as well. It could be really useful. Real quick what I'm doing. I have, from the last chunk, 270 cooked beef in my bank. So what I now need to get to 40 cooking? Yeah, it's gotta be 40, right? For the cake. I figured I might as well use those, and the best way to use those would be to just make more stews. And since I also finished the cook's quest, we can use this range for it, which will decrease the burn rate. So what I'm doing right now is I am collecting 270 bowls, filling them with water, running them up to the bank and depositing them. And then when I have 270 of them, I will combine them with the potatoes and meats upstairs, and then I'll just have to shuttle them back and forth between the kitchen and the bank. And we'll see where we end up after that. And whatever I'm missing after that, I'll just kill cows, I guess, or something. Like, it doesn't... I could make bread, but that's a bit more tedious, and I'd rather get the combat experience. I also do know that you can buy bowls at the general store, but they're surprisingly expensive, like 5 GP, and there's only 2 in stock, so it's not really that much faster, and it's really expensive. So this is probably just the easiest way to do it. And I currently think I'm about halfway-ish. Yeah, I'm only missing like 90, so 86. Right? Yeah, 86. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. This asshole's taunting me, making wine. Wish I could do that. Right, so that is all of the water done. So now I just need to combine it all. And that's 270 uncooked stews ready for the range. So I'm gonna go burn through these. Well, hopefully not burn, but you know, cook them. And I'll see you when I'm done. We'll see how far we actually get towards 40. So that's the end of the stews. Ended up on level 38, just under 1,000 XP away from 40. So... no. Second there I was considering using a lamp. It's about a 25% burn rate on these. What I'm thinking is I am just going to head over to the cow field, kill some cows, fill half my inventory with meat and the other half with potatoes. Just make a couple more stews. I think that's the easiest way to go about this. I guess the easiest would technically be to just do meat. I don't know, maybe I'll just do meat. It's easier, but it's kind of useless afterwards. Stew is at least, I mean, I can use it. It's a bit more HP. We'll see, I'll decide later. Should be back when I hit 40 cooking. I forgot to record it, but if you look in the top left, it says burnt 1. And that's a cake. Because I'm an idiot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make 3 this time. And it's probably gonna cook on the first attempt. So that's usually how it goes. Alright, this time I've got what I need. We'll get it the first try. Just make the rest as well, because I have them. Alright. That's a task complete. That's a chunk complete. And we need to do another roll. So I'll see you on the map again. We're back in the chunk picker. Let's check off the quests and the cake. Let's see what we can get. So the new ones after this one are north of Drainer Village. I don't know if there's much here. We can start some quests. Oh, we can finish X marks the spot. Isn't that just 3 steps? Do some killing. I don't know about this one. Nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't know if I want it because that puts us so close to Varrock. Same. Oops. Same with this one. Ideally, I actually wait. I guess I do want that. No, it's hard to say. I just know I don't want this. Let's just do it. Ah. Not perfect. Don't I already have those? No, I've definitely gotten this. I need to kill a mugger for a rope, though. And we're really close to Varrock now. Or Varrock. I don't know. But since I'm not extreme, that's not really all that bad. We also unlock this one for rolling, which was actually really nice. And, yeah, let's go back to the game. Here we are, end of the known world. Let's go ahead and unlock this. And we'll also do these 2. Like that. And off we go. No music track here. Oh, wait, there they are. 4 new music tracks. Okay, so a couple of things. The Goblin Mail is 1 chunk task. You obviously have that already. Gotten those, sold those. Done with those. The leather gloves. I cannot get them yet. They are upstairs, up this ladder. And I cannot go in there. It's part of the, Shield of a Rav quest or something. So I just need to find a mugger, kill it, pick up its rope, and then we can... Where the hell is he? Roll for the next chunk. Oh, there he is. I'll just world hop, I guess. There we go. It's pretty much on drop right. And that's it. Let's see if we get further into Varrock on the next roll. Right, so the leather gloves, can't get those, we'll just backlog it. Goblin Mail, we've gotten tons of those and sold them, and we got the rope on our 4th kill. So that was basically a free one. Still hoping for this number 2. But I'll also take 7. It'd be fun to do some mining, or 5. Yeah. Or 8. I haven't actually checked the tasks here, but yeah, there's quite a lot. We need to get... Can we get into the sewers here? No, but there's so many shops, so we'll have to find some way to make money if we end up there. So I'd rather get 7 or 6 first. Because if I could mine, I could make some money. Alright, let's roll. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank God. Well, let's go kill ourselves a rat. Right, here we are. Standing on the border of our next chunk, which also unlocks the final little square of the sheep pen, so, you know, let's unlock that and tag those as rollable in the map here as well, and here we are. So this is actually a really good one for when we go members, because we got this tree patch. I don't really know how I'm gonna get any seeds yet, but we'll figure that out. For now, I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and kill this guy, so I can get his meat for the only chunk task we had. There it is. That's also another source of meat that's really close to the range, if I ever need that again, or if I just need food, because I might need food. There's nothing else up here. There's the ham hideout up here also for when we get member. We got a single unicorn that sometimes roams out of this chunk, so we do have a source for unicorn horns, but I don't know that we have a mortar and pestle yet. And of course, down here is the Lumbridge Swamp caves and the water altar. I don't actually know like what members chunk tasks we would get from the swamp caves, but I'm sure there's something. Is it trying to run away? You can't run from me. I didn't fucking get one, really? Oh, is that a members item? It might be. Alright, well, we've done what we came here for. As Mike Davies 4 comes zooming past us, we're actually pretty close to the Wizard's Tower as well, so that's nice. Let's go roll again. We're back here, we're joined by some birds. There they are. Take off this, the only one. Let's see, what can we get in South Draenor? That's the forestry one. Obtain a felling axe handle. Oh my god. Jesus. That's like 10,000 anima infused bark, isn't it? That'd be a lot of time spent. Is there a free-to-play forestry world? We're just gonna have to hang out by the willows south of the bank here. Don't really want that yet. Would prefer to have that after we get members. We got Vampire Slayer 1. This is the Slayer Master as well. Nothing too interesting. What about this? Restless Ghost. And this is fishing. I still kind of want this one just to have a fishing spot, because fishing's therapeutic. Yeah. I think we just roll, right? See what happens. Is that a bad omen? It started on the North Alcuriad. No, that's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. So we need 15 mining and smithing. Which really shouldn't take all that long. And then we gotta kill a black bear, which we've definitely got the combat levels for that. So let's start the long walk back up. And don't know why this one isn't highlighted. There's a gate here. I think I can go there. I don't know that there's anything there for free to play though. Yeah, nothing for free to play. And we're also getting dangerously close to the lumberyard, so yeah. This could get rough pretty quickly. I'm assuming this is a member's quest as well, yeah. So, and even if we got it, we couldn't. Oh yeah, we could go in here, north. But yeah, let's head up to the East Varrock Mine. Oh man, we're here. We're actually here. Getting on the edge of our first mine. Let's unlock. And also, let's do these two. While we're already there. Let's head in and see if we can find this bear. That's the bear dead. And that's his fur, his meat, and some bones. So, the only thing to do now is to grab 10 tin and 10 copper. The bummer is I have to walk all the way back down to Lumbridge to actually smelt this stuff, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We're nowhere near 43, is it? 43 for superheat, so... And we don't even have runes anyway, so... I'll just be hanging out here for a while. Alright. Forgot to turn off my prayer. Whatever. And, yeah. It'll be a bit faster after this, since I don't have to bring my combat gear again. I can wield this, save another spot, and there's the first mining level. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's get our first smithing level. We're gonna do axes, I think. They're more valuable. Or are they more valuable than bronze maces? I don't know. I'm just gonna blast through these axes now. Doesn't really matter which one we take, other than for the cash I get from selling them. Because everything gets the same XP per bar, which is 12.5 per bar. So yeah. I don't know why he stopped. I kind of missed it, but I hit 15 mining, so technically we can finish this. God, there's so many bots here. We're pretty far from 15 smithing left still, so I'll hold off on the iron and keep doing my copper and tin for a while. So we get 15 smithing. That's level 14 smithing, so just got one more to go. And then we're done. I'm gonna do our iron. That's what, 286? Let's see how far I get with these kite shields. One more trip. Is that gonna be enough? One more trip? Yeah, one more trip's gonna be enough. Sick. I keep like going on autopilot. And I didn't bring the iron. I didn't need to bring a full inventory. But there is level 15 smithing, so it's not all bad. I'll go back, I'll grab one full inventory of iron, I suppose, and bring that back here so we can smelt it and stuff. Oh, hello. What do you need? Bar? Bowl? Ring? trash. Can I sell it to these guys? Oh yeah, I can. Sweet. Free money. Alright, I'm gonna head up, get a 22 iron ore, and come back and smelt it, and we'll be done. I guess I should have recorded me getting my first iron, but you know, here I am. There's a bot under me. But there's a lot less bots now than there was yesterday when I was doing tin and copper. It's 21 mining. I'll just fill up my inventory, because why not, since I'm already here. And then we'll go do some smithing, and then we'll go do some rolling. Alright, this is it. Oh. Muscle memory. See how many we destroy before we make one. One. Oh, just the one. That's the iron bar. We don't actually need to make it into anything. But yeah, that's it. That's group iron. Okay. That's the second chunk task done. That's all the chunk tasks done. Let's get into the map and do another roll and see where we end up. Kind of want a long grind now, but you know, as a free-to-play, I don't think there's too many. I mean, you could get one of the adamant mines. That would be a really long grind, but I don't want that because I want a better pickaxe first. But yeah, let's go do a roll. So we're back on the map. We're gonna check all of these. And once again, we have an empty active chunk task list. The new ones for this one is, this is empty for now, because it's the quest is for members only. This one, I think maybe I have to, nope, that one's empty as well. Still just member stuff. But it does bring us closer to a lumberyard, which is kind of scary for when we do go members, because that's probably going to be a construction grind, especially once we get to Falador. But that's fine. And then of course Varrock, that's huge. We don't want that yet. I still want the fishing one, and I'd love to get into Drainer Village. For two reasons really. One, it unlocks a rooftop agility course for when we get to use those. And it also unlocks the forestry guy. I don't mind more woodcutting at all. We're already 60, so more fishing spots, more stuff to do. Master farmer. We can get our farming going once we get members, and yeah, I think we're gonna stop stalling. Still don't want this one, but I'm not as scared of it as I used to be. Let's roll. Oh, it's empty, so there's not gonna be anything. I can head up there. I don't know if I feel like it. I think before I do anything else, I'm just gonna roll again, because there's really nothing to see. It's just a fence, and we get access to this stall, but we can't do any thieving, so can't like do anything interesting. I think there's a cup of tea or something we can pick up there. Just roll another one straight away. Another empty one. I don't know if like this is only for accessible for members, but I unlocked it because there is a gate here. But it doesn't unlock any new chunks we can get to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls so far. Let's keep going. Still haven't really decided when to do as another empty one for me. When to go members, but yeah, empty, and it doesn't even give us access to this one. Is the Rag and Bone quests members only? I assume so, because you have to travel a lot. Keep rolling. Be so much to do in a bit. All right. That's not great. Oh, it's just silver. I thought there was that clay then? But that's fine. We already have 20 mining, so we just need to... The only thing that really sucks is that I don't have an anvil that I can use for anything other than copper and tin. So I think I should still do copper and tin. At least it's closer than this by a little bit. I don't have to go all the way around here. I can just go up here. Yeah, I think I'll have to do copper and tin still, because I get more XP from the smithing of armor than I do from just smithing iron bars. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right. Alright. I have already done the unlock on the other ones. I don't feel like going over there. There's nothing for me to do at all. So I just unlocked those 3. And then it's this last one, which also means we can now go into this one, at least this eastern part, and up here towards more Varrock and the General Exchange, and the anvil I really wish I had. We do have the... Is this the Champions Guild? Is that what it's called? Champions Guild. But we can't get in there anytime soon. Alright, we got clay, tin, iron, and of course silver. Wait. Is there no copper? There's no copper. That sucks. What do I do then? I just do iron? It's such a low, tiny amount of experience per iron ore you smelt, though. Surely copper and tin is better. I think I'm just gonna head to the other mine then, but it's a longer walk. I need to think about this. It's about a week later right now. I am going to have to do copper and tin to get bronze and take that up to down to Lumbridge, because that's still the fastest way. It's faster than doing iron, because I can't use the anvil in Lumbridge for anything other than bronze. So we'll have to do that up to 20, so it's still going to be quite the grind. It's not too bad. What I do want to show you, though, is what I'm thinking of doing for the randomization of when we're going members. So I told you I'd come up with an idea for how to get to members, and it is this. Okay, so this is the wheel of membership. Currently there are 50 wedges, 49 of which are free to play, 1 of which is member. I ended up on this number because if you take, well, if we go over to the chunk map here, you'll see that a 8x8 grid, so that would be, say, from up here where the 8 is, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By, well, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a pretty huge area that covers all of, what's it called, Mistalin and Asgarnia. And then I remove 1 free-to-play wedge for every chunk unlocked. We currently have 10 unlocked. And then the wheel is spun for every single chunk unlock afterwards. I ended up with rounding it down from 60, well, 8x8 is 64, so I rounded it down to 60, and then we removed 10, so we're down to 50. So whenever we spin a chunk, we also spin the wheel. If we don't land on member, we remove a free-to-play wedge. And yeah, I mean, I figure that's fine. If you think it should be a greater chance of going member, let me know. Currently, this is what I feel is the best, because going member too early would kind of ruin a bit of the whole point of this, in my opinion. So, but hey, I might be wrong. I could be wrong, and you got to remember, it's not like we're going to do 50 rolls. It could be on the next roll. It's just that the chance of getting membership is really low at the moment. It's 1 in 50, whereas in 10 rolls it'll be 1 in 40. But it could still be on the next roll. You all know how RNG works. We don't get to spin right now, but I will get to mining and smithing, and then we'll do the first membership Wheel of Membership spin in the next episode. All right, that was it. That's the episode. Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna use this time right after the update to get as much mining done as possible before the bots come back. So hopefully the next episode will be out in about a week, but there's always the chance that the production might slow down a bit in the next couple of weeks and months. Thanks for watching. Leave any feedback you have in the comments, and subscribe if you want to, keep up to date with what I'm doing. Bye.